Jack, obviously this morning we heard the official announcement of Martí Cifuentes as the next head coach of the Portland Timbers. Have you had any contact with him, and what do these next sort of couple of weeks look like before he comes in?
Marty was over during the process, so we met then when he was on a visit to the football club, but not since any games have started. So no, the process just looks, we carry on as we are. We continue in how we prepare the team and continue to make the best decisions that we feel are right.
No, we're good.
Tyson?
Do you know quite what the timeline is going to be yet?
No, I'm not a visa expert, so no, I have no idea. So until then, we'll just continue just to try and do the best we can. The staff have been, I said it last week, we have really all rallied together. We're a small staff at the moment. It's probably one of the smallest staffs to go to a game in terms of coaching staff on Thursday night. So I'm really proud of how everyone's sort of come together to do the extra bits, yeah, we just continue as that until Marty starts, and then when he does, I'll go back to T2.
Is there anything that extra challenge of being such a small staff with preparation? Is there any random benefits of being so small and only having so few minds going into a game or preparation?
Yeah, there can be, because you do get some real good clarity on roles and responsibilities. We were having a laugh because when we got the team sheet in Seattle, had 4 assistant coaches, and we had myself and Liam, Memo, obviously Connor as an analyst, and then we're borrowing Russo Flores at the moment from the second team. He flew over just for the game, then he was flying to St. Louis the next day, so he's helping us on a match day. So we are really all coming together to try and do the best for the football club, to try and get as many results as we can before Marty starts.
Juan Mascarena on the training pitch today. He was available last week. Seemed to be a shock conclusion on the injury report. Just, do you have an update on his status?
He's seeing a specialist at the moment, so the club will release more on that when they know more.
One of Juan's good friends, Santi Moreno, you guys are going against tomorrow. Sort of the scouting report on him, is there certain players that are particularly excited to face him?
I'll be honest, I haven't spoken about that with the lads at all. I'm sure obviously they know ex-teammates that they come up against in different games, but it's not something that I've specifically spoken to them about, the players.
And then striker on Dallas, Peter Musa, leads Major League Soccer in goals this year. What is the challenge that he presents that's maybe beyond your average MLS striker?
Yeah, no, he's a terrific player, so one that we've obviously aware of. So it's just about us trying to find that defensive solidity that we found on Thursday night and trying to produce that again, really, and just trying to cope with the demands that he brings.
Yeah, I just wanted to know your personal opinion on the hire, Marty. I know you guys have both had experience in English football and whatever that division was, so how important is this for the Timbers to bring a guy like Marty in?
Yeah, no, it's exciting time for the club. We were actually both at Old Borg at different times. He was a manager a few seasons before I went there as an assistant coach, so no, it's exciting times for the football club. That was the whole point in me stepping in this period, was to allow the club time to find what they believe is the right candidate for the future. So hopefully that turns out to be the case and everyone's excited for him to start.
Hi Jack, what are your sensations for these 2 games? You're going to coach your first game at home, so how is that?
What was the question, did you say at the start?
What are your sensations about this game? You're going to face 2 games and you're going to have your first coach at home.
Oh yeah, no, we're excited. I think the stadium will have a good atmosphere tomorrow, especially with the result that we got on Thursday. So hopefully we can then just repay the fans and the noise that they'll make with another good performance.
What do you think you're going to be able to take from this experience, once Marty gets here and into your new role? What have you kind of learned about yourself as a coach the last month?
Do you know what? I probably haven't had enough time to reflect on it. Probably I will do when I go back to T2, but I'll be honest, I haven't changed anything about my processes at all. I'm really clear on how I work. I'm really clear on how I lead. I haven't changed how I treat players in relation to when I've been with second team players to first team players. I just try to provide honesty to the group. So there's not a lot that I've had to change about stepping up to the first team, if I'm being honest with you. More conversations with you guys probably being the major change. So no, I wouldn't say there's anything that stands out to me right now, but I'm sure I'll have time to reflect on that once I go back to T2 and the season's over, and hopefully we can continue to get into the playoffs with that group once I'm back, and then I'll have time to rest and reflect when I'm on a beach somewhere, hopefully.
I guess, what was the vibe in training this week and then after Thursday? Such a brilliant result for you guys personally.
Yeah, I mean, when winning changes the week, So I think when you get a result like that, particularly in the fashion that we did against who we got the result against, the vibe's been great. You probably heard it a little bit today at the start of training. It's a good vibe, it's nice and competitive, and the players have been really, really diligent in everything that they've done over the past few weeks, and that's just continued on into this week.
Are you going to be part of the new coaching staff, or are you going to go back to the
No. So, as soon as Marty starts, that'll be my time done, and I'll go back to the second team as the head coach.
Would you like it?
No, I'll be going back to the second team.
Hey Jack, when did Christopher get back to town?
Good question. I think the day after we arrived back from Seattle, he was in, did some training individually, and then joined the group.
Okay, we're going to wrap it there. Thanks, everyone. We'll have James
Super.
up
Thanks,
next.
everyone.